Guys, this is going to be very short, maybe about 5 minutes. 5 minutes the points that I'm going to quickly cover, this should form the foundation of your level of understanding and learning capacity, and also to stimulate your thoughts further later on. Okay, there are only two things that I wanted to talk about here, maybe three. I'm talking about in terms of people who are going for interviews or going for any form of public speaking. It could be competition, it could be anything, right? Especially in terms of career and using expression skills as a tool to excel in life, right? So we have been talking about storytelling skills, right? See, guys, you got to remember that there is a story embedded in every answer, every response. Say, for example, in an interview, if somebody asks you, what are the ways that you can actually add value to our company, Hi Taragadi, when you respond, the story that is embedded in your 2 to 3 or 4 sentence answer, that is what makes it different from the rest of the answers. So when we tell stories, kay elements na itade. And how do we actually elements na number 1 and number 2, what is it to do with our observations? And when we say observation, we're talking about what we see with our eyes, of course, what we hear with our ears, of course, what we feel with our heart, of course, right? Now let's talk about the elements in the always worry there will always be something to do with emotions. And when I say emotions, it can be anything to do with desires, or it can be anything to do with any sort of emotional state, right? So anything that has to do with emotions ki element of course this emotions will belong to the characters in the story, right? If you talk about characters in the story in a simple sense, how can you add value? Elements you're going to tell them how you're going to add value to their organization, of course, with examples, right? Nang hai ni ay sumay value add tawag ngam gani khot kani na alo nang ni hai ba answer to example na support tong na the wari macham leader example and peeves is a nanga thengnar kiba mi, okay, nangi past real life the thengnar kiba mi singsu involved or ka do nangi wari macha sin nang example pina honab the. So adugi yar ba mi sing dugi emotion soidam ki elements the yar kani stories. So that's the emotional elements, right? And of course, main thing the sees emotional elements. You talk about anything that is to do with challenges that you face in life, there will always be emotional elements. There could be 1 character, 2 characters, 3 characters, for all you know, but there definitely will be emotional elements. Of course, si by elements nang the first sentence in the answer of the emotional elements but as you try to give a complete answer, a complete response, emotional elements, right? So that's the main element. The other elements we'll discuss later. The next thing would be expression skills. Expression skills as I coin observe express right? Whatever we've observed in the past, or we are observing at past or present observe report tariba from the stories, movies, the songs, I don't know, and then noina pariba quotes, whatever, and then feelings experiences in life, the disappointments, the happiness, I don't know, right? Sigi elements sigi observations akoina hariba concepts na discuss the concepts, the structures, we express them, right? So guys, what we want to do is we want to first of all observation ne akoina express that is understood, but we also need to improve our observation skills, right? Observation skills, when something happens in front of your eyes, you are quickly able to create a story out of that thing that you see, and then you're able to draw a conclusion on that thing, send them, maybe create or develop or construct a powerful message from what you see, from what you hear, from what you experience. So tonight, this is very important. We'll do some exercise as well. Okay, and I hope you can try your best to remember all the concepts we've been talking about so far. So, see you. Think about it. Think about the elements. Reflect or whatever I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure you will be able to relate and resonate with what I'm saying, especially when I say wari sana matamda ngasai elements do. The fact that there will always be some characters, there will always be something to do with the emotions of these characters in your story, in your answer. And the fact that expression skills have observe experience story whatever single fazana wari ama concise in a story summarize plus strong message that is what is called expression skills. See you later. Only 6 minutes and 15 seconds video.